Hey, how's it going? My name's Jeff. This is Brickscale Studio, and another video begins now. Thank you for joining me here at Brickscale Studio for another visit. Today, I thought I would do something a little different, and instead of bringing you a review or a partwork build video, I would just share a couple of Lego tips. So I hope that you find these useful. The first tip I would like to share with you has to do with Lego manuals and QR codes. Look on your Lego manuals. If you have this little barcode down here, scan that with your phone and it will register your set in the Lego Builder app, but it will also give you 20 insider points. So, they scan multiple manuals and those really start to add up. So, what are insider points, you might be wondering? Well, go over to lego.com. You can sign up to become a Lego Insider. It's totally free. And basically, how it works, you get points for every dollar you spend, and it usually amounts to about 5% back. So, for every $100 you spend, you get a $5 discount. That's on purchases, but like I said in the clip, you even get 20 points for scanning those manual codes. So that adds up. So the second tip I wanted to share with you is sometimes in larger Lego sets, you get a box within the box. Sometimes the box is decorative, like in the Star Wars sets, I think the Titanic set, the Eiffel Tower set. It has some theming on those boxes, so you may not want to do that with those. But sometimes it's just a white box and it just has additional parts in it. So instead of throwing that box away, here's a tip on what to do with it. This was just a plain white box that came in the Natural History Museum. All I did after I emptied the bags out of it was I taped up the ends, and then I took an X-Acto knife and I just ran around the top edge and removed it. And then I organized my parts sequentially, and that way it keeps them organized. And when I'm done with the bag, I can just reach in and grab the next bag. Super simple, so don't throw those white boxes away. For my third tip, I would like to suggest using a tray to hold your parts as you're doing your build. I got this tray, I think, for like 99 cents at IKEA. And I'll open my bag of parts and put that on the tray. And that way it keeps it organized. They don't slide off the table. Plus, if you're like me, sometimes you like to build at the dining room table, but then when it comes time to eat, you have parts and things scattered all over. This way, you can just, instead of trying to scoop all the parts into a bowl or a dish or something, you have a tray. You just pick up the tray, move it, and you're ready to go. So my fourth and final tip for today, this one has to do with while you're in the middle of your build. So let's check that one out. Here I want to talk a little bit about part picking. Up until now, all of our steps have just involved one or two parts. But in this step, we have multiple parts that we need in order to complete this step. So rather than pick each part from my large pile of parts, I'm going to pick only those pieces that I need for this step. I'm going to pick all of them and set them aside. This is just sort of a quality check that will help you know that you've completed this step successfully and you haven't missed any pieces. It's really easy to get distracted if you're just picking parts from the main pile. You get a text message, somebody calls from another room, and then you forget where you left off and you think you finished the step, but maybe you've missed some pieces. This way, if you have the pieces for this step set aside, you know exactly where you're at in this step and whether you've completed it or not. And it just makes it, like I said, it's just sort of a quality control, and it makes it easier to know that you've completed the entire step. So that is it for my tips for today. I hope you enjoyed that video and found those tips useful. Please go ahead and like, subscribe, comment down below, especially if you have tips that I didn't cover. Maybe you have tips of your own. I'm always looking for new ways to enjoy Lego and to organize my builds, that kind of thing. So please like, subscribe, comment, share this video. And until we see each other again, happy building, take care, be kind to each other, and I'll see you soon.